Welcome to Emelac Online Tutorial. Now let us look at this beautiful and simple exponential equation, and it's read that if x raised to the square root of x equals 6 raised to 12, now solve for x. Alright, now first of all, let us recall this, that the square root of x, this will give us x raised to 1 over 2 in terms of exponent. Okay, and again, another rule in indices or exponent, if you have a raised to m or raised to n, now this will give you the same thing as saying a raised to n or raised to m. Okay, as m and n here are commutative. Okay, so you can just exchange it. All right, now with this rule here, let's apply the first one to this. So here we have x raised to 1 over 2 then equals 6 raised to 12. Okay, now from this rule here, let's make x as our a, then x raised to 1 over 2 as our m. Alright, so I want to raise, first of all, I want to ensure that I have the same base as that of the exponent, and our exponent here is x raised to 1 over 2. So for me to make the base, which is x here, the same as x, the same as the exponent, all that I need to do is to raise both sides by half. Okay, raising both sides by half here is to ensure equality between the left hand side and the right hand side. Now coming back here, a we are meant to be as our x here, our m as x raised to 1 over 2, and our n as this half. Okay, so which means since m and n are commutative, which means you can actually swap, okay, or replace each of them based on their position. It means I can actually bring 1 over 2 in here and x raised to the power of half out here, okay, which is this. So which means x will now be raised to 2, which is this one, okay, which is our n here, will now take the place of m. So half is taking the place of x raised to 2, then raised to, then m is now taking the place of n, which means x raised to 2 is now taking the place of half of x raised to 1, 2. So here we have, now according to this rule here, we can actually multiply them, which means the same thing as saying m a raised to m n. So when we multiply this to f multiplied by half, that will give us 6. So that will be 6 raised to 6. Now if we look at the left hand side and right hand side, by comparison, we can agree that x raised to 1 over 2 equals what? 6. And why? This base here is the same thing as the exponent, and this base here is the same thing as the exponent. Alright, so to this end now, all we have to do, since we are looking for x, raise both sides of the equation by 2. So this cancel out this, that is half times 2 will give us what? 2 over 2 giving us what? 1. So here you have x raised to 1 equals what? 6 raised to 2, that will be what? 36. So the value of x that satisfies the exponential equation is 36. Thank you, and please don't fail to share this tutorial to others. Bye bye.